This is Newcap News with Brian Lentz.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Lloydminster's downtown shined bright Thursday evening as hundreds gathered to witness the third annual Parade of Lights. The festivities continued at Lloyd X while the organizers celebrated having raised nearly $24,000 for Lloydminster Hospital and the Health Foundation. Josh Ryan has more on an evening of joy in spite of the cold.
Despite chilling winds throughout the evening, Lloydminster residents lined the streets and sidewalks of downtown on Thursday to enjoy the dazzling display of the Parade of Lights.
Lots of people in their vehicles. It was cold this year, but everybody still came out to enjoy it.
Many families watching from the side or from their vehicles were attending for the third straight year and have made it a must-see event.
Now that they're getting older, they're enjoying it even more. My daughter the entire time said, "I love this float. That's my favorite one." Every single one she said was my favorite one.
The $23,700 raised more than triples the combined total of the last 2 years, and it's not just businesses that are starting to express interest in participating.
It's local families now just saying, "I want to put a float in. Let's support the city and put smiles on people's faces." That's what we want to do at this time of the year.
It's more of enjoyment. This is the best time of the year, I would say, so we could see a lot of people around.
What's most satisfying to many is that the funds will provide much-needed equipment at Lloyd Hospital.
We can utilize here, and we can utilize it right now, and it's something that's needed in our community, so we don't have to send the kids to the big centers to get this type of treatment.
And there are already plans in motion for the future.
Next year it's going to be bigger and better than this year, and we're already looking forward to the 4th annual Parade of Lights for 2018.
Josh Ryan, Newcap News.
And with Christmas just days away, RCMP are reminding the public to make smart decisions and plan ahead this holiday season. Ever-changing climates in Western Canada can make for unpredictable road conditions.
Prepare for winter driving. You understand and know that in Saskatchewan, Alberta, weather can hit at any time.
I know, because this is for a retro. Having an emergency kit in your vehicle could save your life. Basic supplies are the most important items to pack if you are stuck on the side of the highway.
Make sure that you have some food, water, snacks, different things like that. Always make sure that if you're stranded on the side of the road, that you're prepared for that.
While Christmas is a time to celebrate, Kurzinger insists there is never an excuse to get behind the wheel after consuming alcohol.
If you're out at Christmas parties and there's a lot of alcohol being served and you've maybe had a few too many, make sure that you do plan ahead. Plan that safe ride home, whether it's a designated driver or a friend that comes to pick you up. Or, you can always call your mom or dad. It's always a great idea.
This is Newcap Sports.
Wednesday night provided Holy Rosary football players their last chance to assemble as a team at the school's annual football banquet. With a handful of those players in their grade 12 year, it was a last chance to be with coaches and players in that setting. And as Lance Phillips shows us, the moment wasn't lost on anyone.
Running back for us.
Wednesday evening, Holy Rosary High School gave back to its players and families with its annual year-end football banquet. A final chance to say thank you to athletes who helped the team to a 5th straight Alberta Bowl appearance. And although awards were handed out, it was the memories created that really mattered.
I think it's the fun moments we had with the coaches and just being friends on the field, because practices were always just a fun time. They were never just like, oh, we got another practice. It was always just like, man, we got another practice. I got another 2 hours with these guys. It's going to be awesome. And it's just the good times that we had as a team and stuff like that.
When I think of this year, I'm going to think back to that Wheatland Football League final against the comp. And, just the build up to that game. And but then just the emotion we played with, and and the focus and the determination our kids had.
That focus and determination ties into what it means to be a Raider, but by definition, it encompasses so much more.
It's really the brotherhood and the being in part of a family.
You have to be all in to be a Raider.
When Vince and I and we started coaching, we said we wanted to build a team that that people looked up to and kind of was the envy. And it's that hard work and determination and just that will to want to compete and go out and play for each other.
The most compelling dynamic is that of players and coaches because neither believes the team's success occurs without one another. A dynamic that creates relationships that can't ever be broken.
You know, you get attached to them, and you see those kids every day, all fall, and you know them, you know their families. So when you see them go, it is sad, but the best part of it is there's a new group coming in, and you build those relationships with other kids.
Without them, I don't think we would have made it as far as we did every year, or played as well, or had the players improve as much as they did. It's the coaching staff is everything. Couldn't have asked for better guys.
These coaches start in the Pee-wee and watch you develop in Bantam, and they're with you every step of the way. They're not just there to be your high school coach and win games. They're there to develop you as a human being and as a player, as a person, and it just means a lot that they put in those hours for us.
Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports.